Yo, what the fuck is up? Welcome to Nate Nasty Sunday Sesh. I'm with my boy DJ, and today we got a very special guest in the building. I'm here with my boy SirDabzAlot. What's good, bro?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Happy 420.
Happy 420. Today's not Sunday, but we still doing a podcast. You already know.
Lighting up this big one my man DJ just rolled up.
You already know.
Fuck yeah. Well, we're going to start from the beginning, bro. Let's just kind of introduce yourself to the people. What's your name? How old are you? Where are you from?
Everybody just calls me Dabs. You can call me Dabs. I grew up in between, like here in Bakersfield. My dad lived in Bakersfield. My mom lived in Avila. So I'd be back and forth. And then I just moved back here to the area recently after being in Phoenix for the last 10 years.
For sure. Dope. How's it living in Phoenix?
It's dope, actually. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Phoenix except for the weather's hot. But it's nice, man. It's a big city. You know, you got all everything you see a commercial for, you can go get. You know, it's
that's dope.
Like everything's accessible. You know,
100%. I feel that. There's nothing around here. We got small town everything, so it's like
which could be a blessing and a curse, huh?
Yeah, because we don't ever like the biggest thing around here is hard to get something to eat. Like, you go to the same shit every single time. You know what I mean?
110%. That's the first thing I missed about Phoenix was, oh man, I wish I could go to, you know, like this restaurant that's open till 11. And over here, like, I don't think there's no restaurant in the county that's like still serving dinner at 11 o'clock. Denny's, okay, yeah, sorry, Denny's, you're right. Denny's, you're right. Denny's and Jack in the Box, and they're both right by my house. So I eat a lot of that if it's super late. Yeah, yeah.
That's hella funny. So you said you lived in Bakersfield, like growing up?
My parents got divorced when I was like 9, 10. My mom grew up in Avila, so she came back here to Avila, and my dad went to Bakersfield, and so I lived out here in Avila for a little while. I went to that little school, Bellevue, they got right there in Avila, like when you're coming in the little school. Went there for a little while, like a year or two, and then I moved to Bakersfield, lived with my dad, and I came back here. I went to Slow High for a few months. Couldn't really do that. It's crazy, man, coming from school in Bakersfield where the campuses are locked down. Like, you can't leave, you know what I mean? Like, if you leave, you're considered like ditching. You can't leave for lunch. And then coming to Slow High, and you can just walk off the campus in Slow High whenever you want. Like,
so you went to Slow High?
For like the beginning of my sophomore year for like 2 months.
No, yeah, that's how it is. Well, as of recently, in like past, you can't leave or anything. They've been putting up gates and everything just because of all the school shootings.
Can you leave at lunch?
No, and not technically, but before it was 10 times easier to do. Like, people would just do it.
It's like your
but now
call
people
you out too. You can get a pink slip and get out of that bitch.
But now I heard like every car that goes through the gate or whatever at the high school in Paso, they search like really every fucking like compartment of the car. They search trunk.
Really?
Like, there'd be flashlight and everything because people used to sneak out underneath blankets and shit. That's what we used to do to go get Wendy's and shit. Yeah,
because it's more like that in Bakersfield too. Like there's a cop and someone else on a like golf cart making sure like no one leaves the campus, you know. And in Slow High, I don't know if it's like that now. This was, you know, this was 2000, and even freshmen, because I went to school in LA for a little while, only seniors could leave for lunch. And then here it was freshmen through senior could leave for lunch.
What high school did you go to in LA?
John Burroughs in Burbank.
That sounds
like
mad familiar. I don't know shit about LA like that, but that sounds
it's like
really
not like LA. It's like this the Valley, but it's still like, you know, it's pretty much LA, but it's more of the Valley in Burbank, like Burbank, Van Nuys area. But John Burroughs High School, went there for a little while when I lived with my aunt. And you could only leave for lunch if you're a senior, and I was a sophomore, so I couldn't leave. And then Slow High was just a trip though. Like, you could just leave, and like fools would be pounding 40s on the train tracks and slow, and like, I'm like, how do you guys go back to school? I'm not going back to school, you know what I mean? So it was real hard for me to go to school without structure like that. I was a kid that was a knucklehead. I needed like structure, you know, or I wouldn't follow the rules.
Yeah, I feel you 100%. So when did you start getting into the whole extracts thing? Because we know you have all your DabzAlot stuff. Mm-hmm. When did that start for you?
The first time I saw dabs was probably like 2010. Like we saw like honey oil back in the day and stuff, and like we knew what butane hash oil was kind of, but I used to watch like like YouTube shows and shit on Facebook, and there was these guys that like had dab, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, this shit's amazing. I want to smoke this. I smoked a lot of weed, I smoked a whole lot of weed. And so we made it ourselves. Like in Arizona, like no one knew what I was talking about. Every time I would ask someone, I'm like, have you heard of this? They looked at me like, no, you're fucking crazy. I've never heard of that. So I'd have to show them the video to let them know that I'm not crazy,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So I had to make that shit myself to smoke it. And that was probably like, I would say 2010, 11.
Was that like, when you say make it yourself, was that like the fucking
I
hair
watched
iron type deal?
No, that's a rosin. That's
Oh, so you're doing like you're talking
BHO,
about straight up extracting
yeah,
it,
extract,
like, okay.
with butane, yeah. So like, I just was like, how are these people making it? Like, so I just, it's like the internet. You can start researching, reading forums, and
That's crazy. So you got the whole extractor and everything, like just for yourself, like.
Yeah, like there was a weed scene already kind of established because medical just went to Arizona at that same time, and so there was this underground weed scene building because when they first made medical in Arizona, there was no dispensaries, so patient to patient was legal. So it was the wild west for a year, and people were selling weed on Craigslist and Facebook and like blatantly, because it was legal for a year. It was, so people were just like, let's get it for a year, and then the dispensaries came in a year, and then they made patient to patient illegal because people were abusing it. So there was a big scene of us underground weed guys from the Facebooks, and you know what I mean, and we all kind of picked each other's brains, and people started making it in their backyards, and different YouTubes, and we'd get different texts from other people, and just trial and error, so you buy a can of butane, you try to get the best butane at that time, we'd try to get the best butane and put it in a tube and blast it through. And back then when we first did it, we didn't know you had to purge it or anything, and then as time went on, now there's closed loop systems and all the fancy stuff that they got now. Yeah,
that's crazy. So you were just making your own wax and just was that from your own weed?
Yeah.
So you would grow it?
It was like since I grew up out here, I always had fire weed, I just always had it, and so I would use like the shake and stuff, just because I was too scared to like experiment with my fire bud, it was just that was like my prized possession. I like to smoke a lot of weed. I always had the fire weed. I was scared to take this can of butane that some guy on YouTube's telling me to do, and it's gonna make this what this other guy on YouTube had,
Yeah.
And so I did it, and it was kind of working, and then we started getting like vac ovens and stuff and making it better, and then once it starts getting bigger, and my wife got pregnant, and I stopped making it. I wasn't making it no more.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that.
Because people were blowing up their houses and shit. Like,
yeah, on something.
Like, if you're not doing it correctly, you could fuck some shit up,
Definitely.
Yeah, so
that shit, if done wrong, could really fuck someone's day over.
Yeah, man, you see like the shit on the news, like the whole fucking back of the house will be blown up or something.
Wild shit, yeah.
That's insane. That's definitely a fat risk to be
And like
taking.
when we were first doing it, we knew like no smoking. Like in 2010, like that was like the obvious. No lighters, no smoke. You know what I mean? Around, we didn't know like your phone or your like the plug. You know what I mean? You're doing it outside thinking you're good, and you got a plug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the back of a house, and it just something creates a spark and all that gas, and you just blow your whole self up and you're not even doing nothing wrong. And so it's dangerous, and there's people that have labs that they have created for that, so I felt like let's let the professionals deal with that, you know what I mean? And I don't want to blow nobody up or,
no, I feel
or
that.
do that. I got kids now and shit.
risk.
Yeah, let's
That's a big
and I didn't want to go necessarily into that profession, like, because the people that like work in the labs, they're I don't know, that's just not what I wanted to do, you know what I mean? That's not what they're like. They're not really on the forefront. They're more kind of like behind the scenes, you know what I mean? I kind of like wanted to start a clothing company and do other stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I let the team kind of do this, and then I'll be the forefront of it. You know what I mean? Kind of.
That's dope.
Like
So
that,
now you
yeah.
have a group of people who extract it for you.
Yeah.
Or
So
after that, I should
yeah.
say.
So after that, people would do it for me with my material that I would have.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's super dope. At what point was the Instagram popping off for you, your personal? Because I know you have 15K on there.
Like when I made it, it was just like my personal one, and I stopped smoking weed because I didn't have an Instagram probably till 2013 maybe.
Yeah, that's probably like right around the
Like,
time when everybody
That's
started.
probably
making
I think when I got my Instagram, because I know some people though like they're loyal to Instagram. They've been on there for a long time. You know, like I didn't even know Instagram was out that long, but I got on like 2013, and I had my son in 2014, and I stopped smoking weed like when my wife was pregnant because we had a small apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And like see like how we're smoking this right here, like
Yeah.
if that wasn't open right there, you know, it'd be hot box like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's like not necessarily healthy for your pregnant, you know,
Yeah,
life.
for
You know what I
sure.
mean? So
Not at all.
so
No,
So-
that's heavy.
I was like, I could take one dab and be just as high as if we smoked this big ass fucking joint. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
You take a good old glob and
right,
you're
yeah,
chilling
and you're
straight
high as
for-
fuck, and like you don't have to go on the outside because Arizona's hot. Like, we 120 degrees. You ain't gonna go outside and smoke a big ass joint for a half hour, and it's 120 degrees.
Not to mention,
You'll take
it's a
one
big
dab,
old felony.
One dab. Well, but then we had medical, so it was all good. Like during, especially the first year. The first year was like wild, wild west. Anything goes. We were good. But even after that, we had our medical for smoking it. You're not gonna get no trouble or nothing like that. But you take one dab in your house and you just crack the window because it's the
Hell
smoke.
yeah.
It doesn't stink. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and so
it's
when
not in the paint.
yeah, so when she was pregnant in 2013 is when I kind of stopped smoking weed, and none of my friends did that. None of them. Everybody. So they would come to my house and be like, oh, you can't. We don't smoke weed. You know. And they'd be like, oh, you know, all dabbing face, or you know, you SirDabzAlot, and like. So I just made that my Instagram handle, SirDabzAlot. You know, because I didn't smoke tree, and it was like a spoof of like Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, the baby got back.
Yeah.
And then maybe like had that for like a year, and then the next year got a character like drawn up for it, and then just started rolling.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's super dope. Did it just like, what did you pop off for just the weed pictures, or like people just fucked with that? Or?
That's funny. As a rapist. Back and then, drink was kind of just real blowing up. It wasn't super expensive yet. Like it was just getting popular. It was still activists, and we used to get it. You know, like we used to drink it and shit and post pictures of it, and like so that I think that's what created a lot of followers, to be honest with you, because I don't post that shit now. Like it's 420, it's a holiday. Happy 420 everybody. I'm sipping. Don't be mad at me. But I don't really sip like that no more. Lost a lot of weight too. That's what. So I used to post that shit though, like every day, bro. Like every day. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it created a lot of controversy, good and bad, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that's why I got a lot of followers, but I don't get no followers like that no more.
Yeah.
I think that's why. It's because I don't post that shit no more. For
Hey,
real.
you have still a lot of active followers, I think, still for.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because I see people
Like it's people that partake.
Mm-hmm. That's dope as fuck. So now let's kind of get into what you really want to showcase. For today, you're starting up your when did it start? You DabzAlot Designs.
DabzAlot Designs.
clothing
right
company.
here.
We're all
Hell
sporting
yeah,
it.
we're all
We all got
sporting it.
fitted.
Hell yeah, appreciate you guys for
Yeah.
supporting me.
Comfy as fuck. Cop one of these.
Hell yeah,
Cop
appreciate
one of
y'all.
these.
Hit me. The website's not up yet, but website should be up next week, and you can just hit me through DM right now. We take PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App. We take it all.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's
I got an exclusive, so
Oh yeah,
beware of
it
that.
hasn't dropped yet.
Peep the-
We might have to peep that
Follow
though. We
us.
might have to look at that though. We
Follow
might have to
us.
just show that. We might have to
We
showcase.
We can bust out a
those.
few things.
Yeah, we
got
can
time.
bust out a few things. Those pants though, we should bust
Oh,
those out.
those are wild.
And it is
those
422, so we're gonna be smoking an ass.
Oh yeah, we
Ton
got
of shit.
dabs,
We
the
got
smoke,
this-
we got all
This
that
is almost
shit.
done,
You guys
so
need
just
to
beware.
You need to smell the weed and
Tell
dabs
them,
too.
tell them how loud
oh my
it is.
god.
We opened the bag and it smacked. Okay,
smacked.
we're
It's
in,
like-
we're in a room right now and the garage door is open. Let me just paint this picture. The garage door is like 3/4 of the way open. He opened the bag and it filled this bitch up and it didn't go out or anything. That's how
Yeah.
loud it is. So
Loud.
That's all I gotta
That's what we're
say.
smoking on it, and it is tasty as a motherfucker.
Hell yeah, I'm high as fuck. Like I just started smoking weed again, and the weed gets me a different kind of high.
For
So if
real.
I'm like rambling or babbling, it's because like the weed gets me like it's different. It's
Yeah.
like a goofy high,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
know what I mean, like the like more of like when you first start smoking
Yeah,
weed
loose.
type shit. Dab I feel is like just like
Smacks the
to
fuck
get
out of
me
you.
to where I need to be instantly. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, bro. When did DabzAlot design start for you? I mean, I bet you've always been DabzAlot.
So the DabzAlot kind of just spun off to other products. You know what I mean? It went from just the Instagram to other shit, and then DabzAlot Designs just sounded good because it's a DD. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it sounds good.
Yeah,
The two same letters and the
repetition.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And I had some designs that I was working on that I still am gonna drop, and I just like the way it sounded, and I had the following kind of already, and people bought this right here.
Yeah, keep these. These are hard.
This
Oh yeah, the DabzAlot
The dab
stickers.
it's
Keep
it's just a picture of my my chain, and I put it on some stickers. People were saying they'd wear it if I put it on a shirt, so I printed 2 dozen and sold them like in 24 hours. Appreciate you everybody who bought one. I love the support.
Oh yeah.
And so I put the DabzAlot OG on it though. I
The
didn't.
one that's on the branding for
Yep,
everything.
yeah, the one that's on the dabs in the tree. And then I had the jewelry on the back, and someone was like, "Man, put it on the front." Because the reason why I didn't put it on the front is because my piece. I thought that would look kind of corny of it like on my like the picture with the piece on it. I just didn't think that would look
Yeah.
good. I wanted that on the back so I could wear the shirt because the shirt was for me, and I just printed up 24 of them because I liked them. And someone said, "Put it on the front. I'll buy it on the front." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna take this." I've always wanted to do the clothing stuff. I ended up always giving it away though, and just like saying it's free press. But this time I took it serious, put a lot of money into it. Got DabzAlot
this is
Designs,
some
and now it's here.
premium stoner wear. Let me tell you.
Appreciate
Yeah, hey,
you.
everything's
Yeah,
everything's individually packaged, labeled.
Brand.
He's
this
got
brand
all of his
design, bro.
brand,
This is
branding sewed on here.
Yeah.
Like this shit's legit. Stop
Crazy.
playing with the boy.
Tagless on the inside with this print on the inside, all
this
that.
is
100%.
comfy.
This ain't your fucking whack merch. That's for sure, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna do the bags too. Like right now, they're in the individually packaged in like the they call it a pull and peel, kind of like a cellophane. This right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna do more of like how Bape and BBC does with like a more of a Ziploc style bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the branding on the bag. You
That's
know, like
hard.
like paint, like you know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
hard as fuck.
So I'll have like the DabzAlot Designs on the bag, and it won't be like loud like that. It'll
That's
be,
stupid.
you know, like
That's stupid hard.
That's dope. So you've been doing DabzAlot for just like pretty recently, then, right?
I
Because you
s-
just dropped a few things.
yeah, the DabzAlot Designs I just started like recently, like a week ago.
That's dope.
Yeah,
it
That's-
worked out
that was
perfect.
the first official drop
yeah,
was like a week ago.
All this is the first shit. This is
Dude,
this is
this
the
shit.
first shit right here. This is the very first shit, and
This
is the new shit though. This is the new shit. No one has this yet. This is about to get dropped.
Yeah,
that's
Nathan's
the
got
that's the
exclusive too.
Greek logo. That one. That's the new shit right
Yeah,
there.
hell yeah. This shit's hella comfy too.
I had
let
that
me
one
tell
done.
you.
That's the only one in existence right now like that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What's your
Yes,
plans for the whole like DabzAlot Designs? I know because you wear streetwear. Obviously, you fit it up out here. I see
I like
you.
We
try to be, you know what I mean. I was gonna wear all my own shit, but it was 420, and I wanted to wear green, and
Yeah,
so
I feel
I
that.
had to
Yeah,
bust
it's
out the
hard.
green.
'Cause-
But yeah, I want to be in my own shit all the time. You know what I mean? Like I like Bape, I like Designer, I like BBC. BBC is probably one of my favorite brands, and so like yeah, I still want to have that I wear, you know. But I want to mostly just wear my own shit all the time.
I feel that. Is it gonna be like? Are you gonna go the Supreme direction with it, or are you gonna be like? You gonna make it rare exclusive drops, or are you gonna
Yeah,
try to make it more of
yeah.
like a skate company?
No, I'm gonna do kind of both almost, like rare exclusive, like I guess it's not rare because I have them for sale. You know what I mean? They're not sold out. Like it's only
Yeah.
rare if they sell out. You know what I mean? So like for right now, for me to make it super rare, I'd have to make like right now I'm.
Well, I guess-
I
I
did like
guess-
150 pieces. I would. So once they're gone, yeah, I'm not doing those no more.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a
Mhm.
single drop. Like this is be the last
Yes.
time all this
Yes.
stuff comes out.
Yes, so
Okay, I
yes,
should
that's
ask that
yes,
better,
exactly. This shirt in white ain't ever coming out again. That shirt in white is never gonna come out again. That in
Okay.
gray is never gonna come out again. In that year at least.
Yeah.
And if I do ever do it again, I'm not gonna have this. This has the branding on the sleeve. Everything's double brand. I got like the branding on the back and everything. Like that one's got it on the back. This one's got it on the sleeve. It'll be a different matchup. Like, cause I'm gonna start going to the Greek logo instead of the cursive, and so like I'll have different variations of shit, different colorways. So I might use that same logo, but you'll never see this colorway on a white again drop. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
I could appreciate that. And but like when you do a drop, you'll do a pretty big quantity of stuff, right?
Yeah.
You won't make it work.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Because I know, like, there's some fucking companies that I see who will make, like, excuse me. Like, I know that Supreme, I was looking at the numbers the other day. This isn't going to be, like, a horrible quote because I don't know the exact numbers, but they make, like, 1,500 T-shirts or something for some drops. And, like, that many for how many people try to buy that shit, you know?
I try to buy it just because I could sell it. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's all on your phone nowadays. You do through StockX, Supreme app. It's all on your apps. Like, it's why not try to get it? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's if you can make money doing that, it's super easy. I try to do that shit.
Yeah, that's dope. So you just gonna stick to you have T-shirts, sweatshirts, joggers that are coming out.
I want shorts, but I do got the jerseys already about to come. Everybody wanted tank tops for summer, and I don't wear tank tops. And so, like I said, I want to be dripped in my own shit. Like I want to wear my own shit. Everything I get is like something you'll see me fitted in. You know what I mean? And I don't really wear tank tops, so I did jerseys. I think they're gonna be fucking sick basketball jerseys.
Are they embroidered, like full on?
No, I didn't do full embroidered. I did like the old champion jerseys that are coming back, like they're screen printed or like it's like painted on, but it's thick paint, you know, like it's got something on there. Yeah, we did it like that, and it's gonna be tight. Yeah, I like it.
This thing's out, so it's dab time.
Oh yeah. Yo, I'm gonna be super lit now.
Hell yeah, bro! It's 4:20, so you know we gotta take some dabs right now.
Something exclusive.
Oh man.
We're gonna be dabbing some of this SirDabzAlot OG, this butter. Do you want to talk about this a little bit? Cause you're the man with
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
you dropped it. You did?
Well, don't point me fucking fails out and shit.
This one right here is from the tree. This is from the tree.
From the
OG tree, the one we were just smoking on right here. This is it's a live resin. What they do is they
Ooh, look at that. Feel me?
yeah, what they do is they freeze the material, you know, they freeze when they chop it, and then they extract it through the closed loop after it's
So it's live
froze.
resin?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. That's
And then after it comes out and it's purged to like a shatter, then it's whipped to a butter.
That's dope.
Yeah, and it just like fluffens it up a little
it
bit,
sounds
makes it a little
crazy.
more
It sounds
tastier.
crazy.
You know, it's just I like it better. That's my personal preference.
Yeah,
I
it
like
tastes
it like
much
that.
better.
This is what I smoke all day. Like just like my clothes. I want to wear what I want to, and I want to smoke. You know what I like. Like this is what I smoke all day. This is what I
It's like
smoke.
for people, because you can't get the full experience for the podcast or the video, but it's super fucking citrusy. It's like an orange. Yeah, it's like really orange, but it has like a fat OG right after it, you know?
Super OG.
What is the strains that go into it? Do you know?
This is just SFV. It's like a specific cut of SFV that our
Oh,
crew
yeah?
does. San Fernando Valley.
Hell yeah, that shit's gassy as fuck. I wish you could transport a smell through fucking YouTube,
Right?
because
Man, once they got that down, that's going to be the
Yeah,
$1 billion
life-changing.
idea, the
Someone create
scratch
that.
and sniff video.
I'm copywriting it right
Yeah,
now.
man.
what we dabbing out of, this puff?
Yeah, the puffco, man.
Peep
This is
this shit, bro. This thing is crazy. I like
this is
thing a lot.
the shit right here, bro. This thing right here. Shout out Puffco for reals. They I always say this is the best invention since the carb cap. For our community, for our dabbing community, you know, like the carb cap was a big invention. This thing to me is the next big thing.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck. While he gets this thing ready, we can kind of talk about this shit. It's like it has a ceramic nail. It's an e-nail, so it's like not attached to anything though. It's just its own battery. You click the bitch on, and then you put the dab in it before, and then you close the lid. So it's not like like a dab
I don't know
rig
if they
in
can
a
see
sense.
this. That shit's super light yellow.
Gee. That's like, yeah. To
But
describe the color on
there
this
you
wax
go.
too.
Look at that.
I guess I
Keep
can see
that.
right there. I don't know.
Ooh, you should
There we go. There we go. I can see it right there, bro.
Taste buds like salivate right now.
That's crazy. We gotta post some.
Man, I'm high. That joint got me lit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
about to be super high. Who's hitting this first? You want me to hit this first?
Yeah,
Should I just show it how it's done?
show us
Yeah.
how
I was
it's
just
done.
saying I'm super high. I'm about to be super high. I was trying to pawn it off on you.
That's
I'm about to be super lit now. I'm SirDabzAlot
Yeah.
though. That's what we do.
I'm gonna shut this garage a little bit. It's getting chilly.
It is getting kind of cold, huh?
That's all right. They saw you. They saw your guys' gear. You should
Yeah.
put the pants on. Oh, you gotta bust out the pants.
You gotta bust out
Yeah.
the sweats.
Go get 'em?
Get them. Yeah, you should bust them out. We gotta check those out. Those are
Alright,
the
do you guys
only
wanna go
ones in
put on some of
existence.
The DabzAlot.
Those are
sweats
hey,
right
the,
now.
the pants are exclusive. I feel bad because by the time they drop, like a lot of it's gonna be sold out, and it's fucked up. But those are for all my people, all my local people who've been buying them already. But the pants, man,
Those are hard.
A1.
Zipper
man.
pockets,
Yeah.
embroidered DabzAlot
Yeah, they're
designs on
nice.
there.
They're nice.
Yeah, bro. They're fucking hard.
They
as
got
shit.
the color block with the extra. It's like wider right there. So, like for me, if I'm sagging, you know what I mean, and I'm spreading my legs, it kind of puts a lot of wear and tear right there. But it has an extra piece of fabric right there that stretches, so it's not.
Yeah,
So it's not doing that.
that's dope. We're getting this first dab right here. So you
Oh,
just
yeah.
click the button. What are you gonna do then? What's your preference?
I do green. It's like the second lowest.
Second
There's
lowest.
4 settings, so it's the kind of medium-ish, you know, like
Yeah.
low, medium, low.
All right, bet.
And then you put the dab in there, and then you double click it, and it heats up, and it takes like 25 seconds,
That's lit.
and then it vibrates when it lets you know it's good to go.
That's super fire. You could just keep that in your little bag and shit, and just dab on the go.
Yeah, when I'm on the move, I don't even take the water out. They got this little mouthpiece thing, but it's also like a spill protector, like so it don't.
Oh, so you could like, and it
Not
won't-
like that, but you can knock it over.
Oh, okay.
Fully flexed out.
Hey.
Yeah, peep these.
Dude, that's the fit. I was wearing that same fit yesterday. I was wearing the same fit yesterday.
Clean.
With DabzAlot
With the
joggers.
Yeezy.
I
With
fuck
the
with the
Yeezy.
red on the inside.
Yeah, that's the extra
Like
piece.
the extra thing you were talking about.
See how this has that? It's the seam right there. It's just that one seam, so it's got 2. You know what I mean? Like it's wide right there.
Yeah.
So you
It's not
could,
all net huggy, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope. I fuck with
but
those.
they're still like
Perfect,
they're
too.
tight enough at the ankles still.
So when you ordered these, I wear 30-30. This is a medium, right?
Yup.
That's a little size, because I didn't know joggers very well, so.
Yeah,
Those ones fit.
size
Those ones
for you.
fit true to size too. Cause I usually wear 2X, but I wear 1X.
Let me tell you, these are comfy, and it's got that. Still got that brand logo on the cuff. That's
Yeah,
classic.
yeah. You guys can't see that, but it's got the.
The
it's
same
got
thing that's
the-
on the t-shirt right here.
Yeah,
It's on the ankle.
it's a little bit of a smaller one.
Yeah. So
Yep.
the little the design, the branding on it.
Fucking zipper pockets.
Give it a try.
Don't lose. You don't want to lose shit.
Okay, I'll pick it up later. You don't gotta trip on it.
Yeah, the zipper pockets were a
I'm a
must.
stoner. I always drop shit.
The
And
zipper pockets were a must.
yeah, like the pockets are always like too smooth, so your phone slips out like with the open ones. So I like that a lot.
Always.
I like
If they're
that a
not
lot.
super deep, like without a zipper, they'll fall out. All right, who's up next on this bad boy?
I got you.
You
I'm
got
with
me.
it.
You're up.
I'm
Nate
with it.
Nasty's
Yeah,
up
I missed
to the
tutorial.
mic.
I missed the tutorial on the chain. So I
You'll
need to
see it,
watch
bro.
Nate.
This shit's pretty dope, honestly.
Oh, it's sick, bro. Cause like a dab. Sometimes a dab could be intense. Here, hold this for me for a second. There we go. Get comfortable with it. There you go.
This shit's dope. I like how it's like silicone. Like
Yeah.
it has a nice like finish to it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it feels high grade.
A lot of people are having problems with them breaking. Like, I think if you take care of it, it's not gonna break.
Yeah, you probably would have to do some shit to this thing to make it break. Like you have to fucking be. You know what I mean? If you treat it like a dab rig, you'll be fine.
For real shit though, my first one did break.
What'd you do with it? How'd you break it?
I don't even know, to tell you the truth, but I fucked up and they told me to send it back, and I still haven't sent it back, and I probably overlapsed the time because it's been over a year.
Oh,
I
You
got
think-
I
you
got one
think
of
you
the
just
first
did something
ones.
wrong to it, or you think it was like
I
you
don't
dropped
know,
it? Or
man.
some
I was
shit?
burning the shit out of it.
That's funny. I wanted to get an e-nail, like a true like on your rig e-nail, but I never knew which way to go. Like one of these or an
Man, they're so
e-nail,
cheap
e-nail.
now because like they're not really popular, so you can get an email super cheap. Like you, probably like $50 here. Hit it.
Hell yeah! Is this thing going?
Yep, ready to go.
Did I change the
Just hit
setting?
it. Just hit it.
Oh,
Who just
Yep.
did it?
Hit it slow. Slower the better. It's hit it like a pin almost. It's like a high grade water pin. More than a bong, I would say.
Okay. Ooh, fatty.
it's good because it's like flavorful, you know.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, full flavor, huh?
You're tasting all of this meat, bitch.
Yeah, that's fire.
Fire.
It tastes like for the taste explanation, it's like very OG, very like OG, but it's like citrusy like aftertastes. This shit's dope. I'm gonna be so fucking high, you guys. Don't look
It's
at me
potent,
different after
bro.
this.
It's
It's a social.
it's definitely
It
a
should be-
heavy one.
Today should be a national holiday.
For sure, it is,
They were talking about it on the TV like it was damn near around here on the news even and shit. Like
bro. Everybody
L.A.,
knows it's
San
420.
Francisco. Like you see the burger they're having with the CBD in it in Denver.
Yep. See, Tanner Rose, if
Yeah,
you're
that
watching
shit's
this,
dope.
I fucking told you.
That's CBD on the burger
It's called the Mile High Burger. They're calling
Yeah.
it.
in
Only-
Denver, right?
Yeah.
It's in the sauce, I think.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's dope.
Exactly.
They probably just put some isolate in the fucking like when they're making it in there.
That's exactly what they did. Yeah.
You ever seen Bong Appetit?
Mhm.
That shit's dope.
Yeah, that
For
guy's
people
cool.
who don't know who that is, it's like a cooking show that's like pure weed, and they just have a cabinet full of fucking flour and
Yeah.
wax and shit, and they just throw it into
Yeah.
food. And that fucking show, they get it down. Like they'll take like one of these half grams that we have right here. They'll take the whole half gram and just swirl it up in some olive oil or something, and then that's like 500 milligrams of edible whatever, and
Yeah.
then you throw that into a dish, and it
Mhm.
evens out between the 8 people that they have.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what they do for like the milligrams. Like they'll know how much they put in there and then cut up so many and then do the math on that.
You ever made edibles, just like any unofficial like kid, like as you were when you were a kid making brownies type shit? I've never tried. I've just always wondered.
Watch out! Sorry, my bad.
Really good.
Wait till it vibrates.
Ooh,
I didn't tell you that. That's
Very
my
good,
fault.
very
Yeah.
good.
Once it vibrates, just hit it. There it goes,
Okay,
right there. Just
okay.
kind of hit it like normal, low key. Not when I was younger. I was always scared my fucking dad whooped my ass if I was cooking some shit he caught me that had weed in it in the house.
yeah.
We would smoke it. We were like, fuck, we'll smoke this shit, you know. But when I got older, we'd make edibles. Yeah. All kinds of crazy shit. Edibles fuck me up though. I don't like them no more.
Dude, there was one time where me and this fool, was it a 420? I don't know what it was for, but we went to a baseball game with the homie and we split a 500 milligram edible into fourths, and it was 3 of us. So I took one quarter, he took a quarter, and then my homie took a quarter,
Get vibrating again.
and then we were smoking J's every stop. Are you good, homie?
Yeah.
No, I'm
They
just
got
fine.
me.
But we were smoking J's like every
Those are
stop
good.
down there off this fucking whatever, however many milligrams it is. It's like 175 and some change or something. And fucking just keep whatever. And then next thing I know, I wake up in like the 6th inning in Dodger Stadium in my fucking seat. Like not
was
blacked
wild.
out, but like I was just not there until that point. And then I was like, fuck, dude.
See, they
Like,
get
what
you.
am I doing?
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like them.
That shit's
Because
crazy.
I feel like when I'm smoking or dabbing, like you know how much you're like gonna get high. You could just stop smoking. Like, oh damn, I'm too high. I don't need to hit that no more. By the time you think you're too high off an edible, it's too late. Like I'm too high, but this thing's inside my belly getting digested still. You know,
Direct.
I don't like that
directly in the
feeling.
bloodstream.
Panic. It's
Yeah, I
like
feel you.
panic feeling for me. Like fuck.
Dude, I feel like if you eat on or you smoke like on an empty stomach, too, your stomach is just like eating itself. It has like
sure.
that feeling, you know. what
For
I'm saying?
sure. Yeah, when you're super hungry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. All right, since it's 420, I feel like I have to ask this question. When was the first time you smoked weed? Like how
First
old were
time
you?
I smoked weed was in Avila Beach. on the golf course. I was 11. What about you guys?
Fuck, dude. I think my first time smoking weed was probably like in 8th grade. I don't know how old I was. Either 8th grade or freshman year. And I remember we were ever at a homie's house, and we were friends with this girl who just invited us over. And we'd all just like, me and homies would go kick it at her house. And we were smoking right before that, and it was like this type of thing where we snuck into my homie's room, his older brother's bong, and then we just like smoked out of it real quick, some of his weed and shit. And then we rode bikes literally like 2.5 miles, dog. Like I was tripping balls the whole way, but it was like sick.
Here
I don't
in
know.
Paso?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It went by the high school and everything. I don't know. I remember that. That was like, I must have been like 14, 15.
Was that freshman year?
Yeah, maybe a little
Freshman
younger
year?
too. Maybe like 8th grade, like 13
Yeah,
or something.
8th grade's like 13. Yeah,
That shit was crazy.
I was. It was the summer going into 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was like 11, 12, maybe around there.
Damn, we're just doing some bad shit, I guess. What about you, DJ? Were you young as fuck too?
Do I talk about the time I smoked?
The first time you
smoked
smoked,
it, or first time I got like actually high from smoking it?
First time you just smoked it and you like you
Smoked
lit it on fire and breathed it in at all.
Fucking, I was a freshman.
A freshman.
Freshman, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I guess that's all of our like right.
It was behind a fucking those like fucking portable units at Virginia Peterson down the street with my homie.
That's crazy.
Did you go? Okay, here's the question though. I want for both of you guys. Did the people you're smoking with know it was your first time, or did you lie and say
No.
you smoked it before?
No, they for sure knew. It was
Oh,
my
they
homie.
knew.
Yeah.
I lied.
You lied.
I lied for sure. I wanted to be cool. It was an older kid, and I was like, "Yeah, I smoke weed." Of
Just you and
course."
him.
Yeah.
He knew you were tripping after.
I think he knew I was lying, but probably not. I thought like not till I was like smoking it, and then he probably knew because I'm sure I was like looking like an amateur, you know.
That's hell funny. That's
But I
super
lied, and
funny.
I was like, "Yeah, I smoke," just so we could go smoke, you know, because I was thinking if he said, he would say no if I told him I didn't smoke. You know?
Mhm.
I remember in Avila chilling because my mom used to live in Avila, so I'd be down there chilling. I'd meet people, you know, like from the valley and shit like that, and they're like, "Got a spot to smoke?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah, dude, I feel that. I remember as a little fucking kid, I'd have like 1.5 grams of some super Reggie, and I would get baked every time I hit it. Like,
Dude,
you know what I
when you're a
mean?
kid,
Like,
it was the best. You get so high, huh? You get like insane high.
of some super bong
Did you
too.
ever? Did you guys ever hit like the gravity bongs?
Oh, dude, no.
Like the ones that
fucking-
you like put in the jug of water?
Yeah, my homie sent me a Snapchat
Yeah,
of that today.
gnarly.
He was doing that today, but fuck.
He was doing that today?
Yeah, for her 420. He
Oh,
did
wow.
one. There's like this
Oh,
one. It's like an
that's a gnarly
accordion
one,
type
yeah.
thing, but it's
Mhm.
like plastic.
Oh, it's made for that?
Yeah, and you literally just sit on top of the water, and then you just like pull it or whatever, or
Mhm.
whatever direction it
Yeah.
goes, and then you just fucking, and it like goes straight
Yeah.
down your throat.
That's insane, huh?
Fuck that, dude. That's crazy. I'll stick to my papers and some dabs.
Yeah, back when I was a kid, it was like sneak, like, because you can't have like pipes and shit, you
Yeah.
know, like, so we'd like make like apple pipes all the time and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You ever smoke and go to school, like when you were in high school, or?
I got kicked out of like 8th grade, no, 7th grade, into 7th grade for smoking weed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like,
At school or?
yeah, at school.
The real bud.
Smoking in the bathroom, yeah.
That's crazy.
And so I had to go like to a different 8th grade.
I was thinking about it. I don't know about if I ever like smoked real ass weed at school.
We were bad, man. We used to smoke. We used to all like pitch in on our like lunch money.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got like $2, you know, like everybody got $2, and like if you're buying like swag dirt weed back then, like we were kids, we'd get a dime bag, you know, and it'd be
Yeah.
a big ass fucking bag of weed to us,
That's hella funny, dude.
and we'd smoke that and just ask girls for food at lunch.
That's so funny. When
Yeah.
I'm kind of young, so like when I was at school, it was a lot of like dad pens, honestly.
Yeah, that's a whole new thing. That's crazy to me. It's
Dad
so
pens,
sick.
jewels, like things like that, like at school are like big. I guess a lot of kids get caught up with that. Paso High now.
The meme's real. It's like, you know, the kids don't have the struggle the same as we used to. We used to have to like really hide the shit, you know, like
For
like
real.
spray and like wash our hand sanitizers and
Everything.
like
I feel that.
you could smoke a jewel or a fucking cart in front of your mom like and you blow it behind her back, and she wouldn't even know you
My
hit
fucking
it. You
little
know?
trick in high school is when you go to the bathroom to smoke was blow it in the toilet while you flush it, and it's like a
That
little,
doesn't work.
That's what we
Stupid
thought it
fuck.
did. We
Fucking
thought it did
work,
though.
dog.
We thought it did though. We were kids, dude. It doesn't work.
Flush
No,
the toilet
no.
and
It
blew.
worked.
That's like the prison thing. When you're in prison, that's what you do. Like you'll fucking throw it. It works kind of if it's like a super fast action sucking
man-
toilet.
It got
Not
at
a house
least 50%.
toilet.
It got at least 50. Think about
The
it.
house toilet.
50. He said 50.
Maybe it was one of those toilets that like suck fast. Those ones do that. You know?
Yeah, like, come on.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't think that works, bro.
It's a little
Not a house
vortex.
toilet. It's like
Hell no, it's all solo.
yeah. That one ain't
That
working.
has me dying.
Oh,
I can
ain't
just see
working.
this fool hella young fucking blowing it into the toilet. And
You know
shit.
what we used to do? We used to put the dryer sheets inside of toilet paper tubes or paper towel.
Oh, like a
roll
sploof
tubes,
type shit, and you blow through
and
it.
blow the hit
Yeah,
through there.
they make like.
And-
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, but they make the thing, the
Yeah.
smoke buddy or whatever it is.
Those are crazy. You used to make those a lot.
Yeah, but I think we were kids and we thought it worked, but it didn't really work. It just made the shit smell like smoke and dryer sheets. Because my aunt caught me smoking it in her house when she was pissed. Didn't work.
Damn.
But like it would come out, you know, and it would smell like, but it still, smoke still comes out, so it still looks like smoke.
I used to be able to just take snaps and blow out the window incognito all the time
Yeah, that's
out of a bong.
that's the jug. My dad was strict. He'd whip my ass.
My dad was strict too, low key.
We would he'd whip my ass. I would have shit stashed like in trees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in our
That's funny.
neighborhood.
We do the same
yeah,
shit.
and like always just have like an apple on deck, you know, and like a pin in my backpack, and you know you have a lighter stashed. You know,
Dude, that's funny because I remember me and my homeboy used to have a box of shit that we stashed across the street from his house. And one day we went there and all of our stuff got stolen. And we were like, what motherfucker is smoking on my pipe right now? Like, I was so pissed.
Yeah, that's just when you're kids, man. You got to think of different ways to.
I swear, like a bum knew we had it there, and he was just like picking shit out of it for a while. Because I feel like for a while we were just losing like random shit, and then like
It's,
one
something
day
else
just
is there. You're like, what is it? What's this thing in here?
Yeah, so some fool was just using our fucking. We just kept putting it back because we kept putting weed in there. So he
That's
was like, "Fuck it."
hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's all bad.
Because we're trading.
Yeah, that was just crazy, bro. You trying to smoke some more? What else do we
Man,
got?
that
to
shit
smoke?
got me high as fuck.
Yeah, me too, bro. Honestly,
I'm dumb.
I gotta
with
take
it.
another leak. I have a bladder of a 2-year-old, bro.
dumb
I
fool.
don't know why, bro.
I'm good,
Um,
man. But
We can keep bullshitting until this fool comes back for the music and stuff.
for sure, man. The clothes though. Anybody need some clothes? Holla at me.
Hell yeah!
You can get up on SirDabzAlot Designs. Follow me there.
You should make some hats. So you can use that.
I'm gonna do embroidered.
That would be hard.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get a hat.
I'm real picky about my hats.
I got a big head though.
See, you might want the traditional. I don't know. I got a pretty big head too, though. And I don't feel like I need a traditional.
Do you wear fitteds?
I wear some fitteds. You see, like that one, how it's not like tall, right?
Yeah.
Like how it's like closer to your head.
Mhm.
There's not a lot of room.
Mhm.
I like the hat like that. I
Me
don't
too.
like where like it's tall and there's a lot of room in between your hat and the.
That's the problem with fitteds for me is because I have to get a big size and then they go up like that. But these
Exactly.
snapbacks are like the only like this
Exactly.
47 brand. Are like
47's a shit.
they only are like the big enough ones. You know what I'm saying? Like,
47's a really dope brand. I really like them.
and they have a low
they're
crown
yeah.
too. I think that's
Mhm.
the technical
Yep.
term is low crown.
Because they have like 6-panel hats that I get from like Supreme and shit that they fit real low like that, but they still have the straight brim and a snap. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of hat I want to do. Where it's still like you could bend it yourself if you want to bend it, but a straight brim and a hat that fits lower with the snapback.
Fuck yeah.
It's just
Well,
hard to find. It's harder to find that hat.
Yeah. What do you do for blanks? Like, I know you have a guy who's doing the printing and stuff, but like, how do you go
Oh,
about
yeah.
getting your blanks and stuff?
My guy, I'm gonna give him a shout out at guest list Arizona Mills. If you're ever out in Tempe, oh my boy lived in Tempe.
Yeah,
You
for a
ever
little
go?
bit.
Did you ever go to Arizona Mills, the mall right there?
Uh-uh.
Arizona Mills Mall. He's at guest list. He's got like the biggest
Oh.
store out there, man. It's big.
Is that where like the Super Target is?
No,
Kinda.
I don't think they have a
B-
Target
kind of
there.
like B-dubs?
No,
No.
it's right off of Damn, I forget my streets out there. I've been
good.
I've been gone for 2 years.
Either.
I've been gone for 2 years now. Guest list. It's in Arizona Mills Mall. But they got like a big like Jordan wall, like bigger than Foot Locker. They got like 3 of them, and shoes and clothes and shit. But he has his own clothing store that he sells like Babe, Supreme, BBC, and Hundreds, a bunch of shit. But he also has his brands in there too, like sprinkled in, like, and he prints all my shit for me. And then I used the Shirt Peddler here in Slow. Shout out Shirt Peddler. I used him for a few too. He actually did that one right there.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's dope as
And
fuck.
then my boy Ryan out in AZ did these ones in the hoodies. Yep.
That's hard as fuck.
Clean.
Well, I'm high as fuck, boys. I think it's time for us to get into some of these songs that we chose. This week we didn't do submissions because y'all motherfuckers submitted like 2 songs, so I didn't want to waste it, and we're going to just hold it to next week because we got a lot of content next week. But so we got the songs that we picked. The first one that is up, I think DJ picked this one, right? The Broke Boy Rookie.
Yeah.
All right, dope. This is
Shout out
Rookie Racks. This is my boy
Broke
from
Boy
Lompoc,
Rookie Rack.
the whole
Does
PR squad.
does our thing stay on when the video's on?
Not the mic.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we'll be muted during it, but you guys can watch this video. This is Whoa by Broke Boy Rookie. Shout out the whole PR gang because they're all super dope. So let's get straight into this shit.
Bustin' bands in the bike, ayy. Fashion on me, cause I know that's what she like, man. Whoa, hoes, bling blow, ayy. Diamonds on my neck now. Whoa, wow, ayy. Lunar diamonds froze now. Ring lit, every time I'm cold now. Icebox, shining for the shows now. Oops, thought he gonna hit my line, nah, and I'm ghost now. Rookie racks, diamonds on me like I robbed a loop. Talking down on rookie, yeah, I love that CO2. Broke boy with a kick in a mosh pit. Diamonds on Reese lit, biting like a pit. Ooh, we cool. Let a drag race skirt off in a cool. Hitters biting swag, rookie bout to sue. Trust that hoes, that's a never ever do. Whoa, holla, 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 whoa. She like, whoa, how he do that there? She like, whoa, you see what he wear? She like, whoa, how he dance like that? She like, whoa, damn his pockets fat. Rookie racks, diamonds shining in the pitch black. Pockets fat, dropping cash, running out the back. Got a bag, cookie pack, broke boy selling sack. Uzi dat, chopper on me, walking through the trap. Money man, diamonds on me dance. Counting bands, hundreds on me fan. I'm too hot, bracelet better than my wristwatch. Racer off, skirting off, I see green, I'm whoa, holla, 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 whoa. She like, whoa, how he do that there? She like, whoa, you see what he wear? She like, whoa, how he dance like that? She like, whoa, damn his pockets fat. Money man, diamonds on me dance. Counting bands, hundreds on me fan.
All right, that was Whoa by my boy Broke Boy Rookie, or Rookie Racks. He's got multiple names, my guy. But hell yeah, that's just super dope.
Hell yeah.
Straight out from Lompoc. Fuck out this little Mosey video. What the fuck?
But yeah, shout out my boy.
That's just super dope. Do you guys got any like critiques? I don't even think I'm gonna critique that shit. The video is super
Where's he
dope.
from?
Lompoc.
Really?
Shit's hard as fuck.
That's
Dude,
nice.
the whole 805 is
Lompoc
popped
has
off recently.
Lompoc
for
has a lot
talent.
of people making music. Every time I hear of someone, like Lompoc, like I hear that a lot. I feel like Lompoc, man, you guys got it cracking in Lompoc.
Hell yeah, they got it cracking.
Yeah, Lompoc's cracking.
Fuck yeah! So I don't think any of us.
No, that shit was tight. I'll bump that shit.
Everything that we're playing right
Yeah.
now is gonna be linked in the description,
That
so
shit
go
was
check
fire.
that shit out if you want to stream it or
Peep those ads.
do whatever. But this next one we got up is from Santa Maria. My boy King Trip, In Your Feelings. They dropped this yesterday. Yesterday like night
Is
or
this
whatever.
your picnic?
Yeah, this is my pick. So we're just gonna get straight into this one. Lil Bones too, I think, is in this, featuring Lil Bones. Yeah.
Come on, bitch.
Another Mike D exclusive.
Ay, ay, where we go, they feel us. That's probably why you all in your feelings. All in your feelings. And we known to keep it realist. That's probably why you all in your feelings. You all in your feelings. Nowadays, niggas act worse than bitches. Man, why you all in your feelings? Why you all in your feelings? All I know is keep it real, stay focused on my own grind, hard to stack rich.
Don't be all up in your feels, baby. You know that hating shit kills, baby. We count money in the hills, baby. And you ain't nothing but cheap thrills, baby. Yeah, that's the way the shit feel lately. Everybody on some other shit. Even homies say, what happened to that brother shit? They don't love you when you lit, not at all, bruh. But love when you can't buy shit at the mall, bruh. I see it all, bruh, but act like Stevie. They bitch get hype when they see me on TV. They need to leave me, like baby don't leave me. I'm Big Daddy Kane with that pimpin' ain't easy. My game's squeezy, and that's why they be mad, dog. Everywhere I go, they saying I'm the man, dog. You a fan, dog, keep it a bill. I'ma chill while this Henny getting spilled, for real.
Ay, ay, where we go, they feel us. That's probably why you all in your feelings. All in your feelings. And we known to keep it realist. That's probably why you all in your feelings. You all in your feelings. Nowadays, niggas act worse than bitches. Man, why you all in your feelings? Why you all in your feelings? All I know is keep it real, stay focused on my own grind, hard to stack riches. All I know is keep it real, why you stay on some fake shit? Nobody fuck with you cause you move on some snake shit. Speak down on my name, I use it as motivation. You probably just mad cause I stay in your bitch playlist. And you know I'm going places and meet new faces that bring me them blue faces. All solid business, we avoid two faces. You gossip like a hoe, you know more than the newspaper. Extra, extra, read all about it. Instead of speaking about it, why don't you be about it? The brokest nigga in the room is usually the loudest. Me, I move in silence, they don't need to know I got it. Your style played out, me, I came with a new flavor. So do me a favor, don't do me no favors. I was told to keep my eyes on my own paper. The more you level up, the more they gon' be haters. Ay, ay, where we go, they feel us. That's probably why you all in your feelings. All in your feelings. And we known to keep it realist. That's probably why you all in your feelings. You all in your feelings. Nowadays, niggas act worse than bitches. Man, why you all in your feelings? Why you all in your feelings? All I know is keep it real, stay focused on my own grind, hard to stack riches. Hard to stack riches, yeah.
That was In Your Feelings by my boy King Trip and Lil Bones. I fuck with that. I don't know who produced it. I think King Trip or Lil Bones produced it. But that shit was super dope.
That shit was fire.
I fuck with that West Coast
was,
shit.
That was fire. They're from Santa Maria?
Yeah. Hell
Man.
yeah. Crime Family.
Crime Family. Shout out Crime Family. That was nice.
I'm fucking pissed though,
That was
because
really
Lil
nice.
Bones is nice. And he'd be producing and shit. He'd be doing it all.
The one who was rapping, right?
Yeah, the smaller
Yeah,
one.
he's
The
He's
shorter
nice.
dude.
Yeah, he's nice.
Hell yeah, dude. He's nice as fuck.
And he
King
did all
Trip be
the-
nice as fuck too, but we've known Trip's nice. But I feel like Bones is slept on. You know
But
what
you
I'm
said
saying?
he did all the engineering on it too?
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
because he
wow.
does engineering and produces beats, so I wouldn't doubt that he would did this.
Multitasking.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything in the
they're
description
both
or
dope
anything.
though. That was a fire
Yeah.
video right there too. Yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, we're gonna go into the next one. This is your pick. This is your boy Gmo.
Oh, that's my boy Gmo. Yeah, shout out Gmo.
Gmo. This song's called Playboy Cardi, produced by Rich J Kid.
Yeah, Rich J Kiss is my boy Gmo out in AZ, Avondale Productions.
Fuck yeah, we'll get straight into this one. This is Playboy Cardi.
Baby, that's just how I move. wish Lindsay, yeah, she was coming home. I used to get it, 100 pack all in my home. I used to get it, 100 P's all in my home. Running around my city all day chasing currency. I put the cut down cause that shit was slowly killing me. I don't need you around me eating up my energy. I don't need you around me eating up my energy. I was young, I was breaking down 100 pack. I was 16 when I first seen 100 racks. This ain't a story I can make up. Going back and forth, be involved in home invasions. Pussy boy say something, bustin' plays like a coach and ain't nobody saying nothing. I went to Texas and I fell in love with mud, yeah. I wanna buy some 84s and bring them home, yeah. I can feel the tension when I brought them sixes out. They just wanna ride the wave, but I ain't taking pictures now. Just to let these diamonds sing, yeah, I spent like 20,000. Break them down, I used to sell them on my mama's house. I feel the fire, but sometimes I feel alone. I wish Lindsay, yeah, she was coming home. I used to get it, 100 pack all in my home. I used to get it, 100 P's all in my home. Running around my city all day chasing currency. I put the cut down cause that shit was slowly killing me. I don't need you around me eating up my energy. I don't need you around me eating up my energy. I took some losses, but it didn't get the best of me. Never ran off on the plug, cause it's steady blessing me. Apply the pressure, watching photos like a phone book. Fuck around and get your throne shook. Times are changing, clothes, homie stuck on pills, yeah. I'm doing me, I give a fuck of how you feel, yeah. I do a show in Avondale and watch me sell it out. I done sold a lot of bags, but I ain't selling out. You could have it all and still it won't mean shit to me. I'm only here in the spot cause it was meant to be. This ain't a story I can make up. 4th Street and Camino, I was raised up. I feel the fire, but sometimes I feel alone. I wish Lindsay, yeah, she was coming home. I used to get it, 100 pack all in my home. I used to get it, 100 P's all in my home. Running around my city all day chasing currency. I put the cut down cause that shit was slowly killing me. I don't need you around me eating up my energy. I don't need you around me eating up my energy.
All the music today was really fire. You gotta cap it off with yours now.
Hell yeah! Shout out Gmo. That was Playboy Cardi, but my boy Gmo. All right, now we're gonna get into what everybody's been waiting for, bro. The stash and dash with Nate Nasty and SirDabzAlot design.
Yeah, the stash and dash clues. That's what everybody's waiting on.
I don't know how much we can clue in without giving it away. We could say the cities.
This is your area. We should.
We're definitely doing
the Paso one for sure. Paso for sure. Paso is gonna be the first one, just so we can get that out of the way, so people know right now. Paso's gonna be the first one.
Big facts.
You guys have an idea in mind that might be kind of like vague or somewhere that you could kind of be like, oh, kind of in this area it's gonna be.
I don't know.
Because not everybody knows our cars, you know, like.
To keep it 1,000, I've gone back and forth on what. Hold on, let me make this light come back. I've gone back and forth on what I wanted to do as far as like where to put it, but I'll just say it's by a freeway on and off ramp. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, you're gonna have to wait till you see the story clue.
Yeah, Instagram
scenery. Yeah.
Instagram story, and I'll put it on my Snapchat too.
Yeah, we're not gonna put them on my live, so y'all gotta go follow Nate Nasty. We're putting the Paso one on his story. So follow Nate Nasty if you're in Paso trying to get some free shit. Everybody loves free shit.
Hell yeah! And then what's gonna be the second one?
Fire.
The second one, slow. Second one's gonna be slow.
Fuck yeah.
Slow for sure.
You gonna just say like.
I am going to give it a vague area. Let's say Los Osos Valley Road exit area would be the.
All right, bet.
That lover.
Fuck yeah. There. By the way, the things we're putting in this, I'm putting in sweatshirts, 2 shirts. I got stickers everywhere in that bitch.
I'm throwing in some shirts, SirDabzAlot designs, and then we're also gonna throw some tree up in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be some dope shit, bro.
I know everybody's 21 out there, so we're gonna.
And then, what about the third spot? You said it's
the
gonna be 5
third spot's
cities?
gonna be 5 cities for sure. I would say everybody knows I like to do the Yanagi spot, but we're gonna do something new. We're gonna do shit. We're gonna make it more fun today. We're gonna do actually like Pismo.
All right, bet.
Pismo. That's where it's gonna be at.
All right, stay tuned. Go check out my Instagram story and my live. We're gonna be dropping this shit. We're gonna be fucking
The Paso one's going down first,
big
and
facts.
then within the next half hour, the other one will crack off.
It's gonna be lit. So pay attention. We're gonna end this stream with my newest music video. I don't.
Yeah, the new Nate Nasty.
On all streaming platforms. You already know what it is.
Check it.
Shout out to my boy Angelo the Prater. But for now,
Man, thanks
shout
for
out to
having
my boy
me, guys.
SirDabzAlot. We out of here. It's
Yeah.
another 420 Sesh, Sunday Sesh. Same
Thank you guys
shit.
for tuning in.
Yeah.
Laters.
Shout out to all y'all. Peace.
Yeah, I don't need you. I just need my fucking guap now. Making some moves till I reach the fucking top now. Dodging the blues, running from the cops now. Yeah, I'm kinda confused. Why you hate it, but you not now? Running from the cops, baby, keep it on the low. Homie made mistakes, but it's still free to bro. Talking all that shit, we be seeing how you roll. Got a pound of weed and I'm trying to make it go. And since you fucking talking and acting like you know, wasting all your time and acting like a hoe, I'ma run the game up and grab it by the throat. Why you being pussy and saying what you know? Why you really open that mouth? I stay getting money, I don't know what you about. I ain't ever finna back down. I've never been a bitch and I ain't going back now. Don't think you slick somehow. How you really were and how you act right now. Need a paper stack, man, I need a light thou. Rocking with my girl, but I got bitches all around like I don't need you. Yeah, I just need my fucking guap now. Making some moves till I reach the fucking top now. Dodging the blues, running from the cops now. Yeah, I'm kinda confused. Why you hate it, but you not now? It's going down in this bitch. Going round in this bitch. Asses out, shaking now in this bitch. Smoking loud, passing out in this bitch. And if you want beef, then you know I'm with the smoke. I may be kinda funny, but I've never been a joke. Feeling hella wavy, just like I'm on a boat. Hogging all the blunts, you need another one to roll. I don't need you. I just need my fucking guap now. Making some moves till I reach the fucking top now. Dodging the blues, running from the cops now.